Hello everybody, today I wanted to do an Arduino tutorial for making a temperature display. This video will split into two parts. Firstly, we will see the Arduino components needed and the setup, and then we will see the programming part. So let's begin with the component needed. For this tutorial, we will need a breadboard, as well as an Arduino card. For me, I will be using an Arduino Uno card. Then we are going to need a temperature sensor, which is for me the DHT11, which is also sensoring the humidity. We will also need a potentiometer to set the LCD display. We will need, of course, the LCD display, and we will also need a bunch of cables. So now let's set up everything, and I will start by plugging the LCD display in the breadboard. So I'm gonna plug in just right here. Next, I'm gonna plug in the temperature sensor. Next, we're gonna plug in the potentiometer. And here we go. And now the last thing we need to do is just wiring everything up, but it's a bit messy part, so I will just show you a sketch right now on the screen, and you can plug in yourself. Okay, so now I've been wiring everything up, so everything is ready, and we can now move to the programming part on the computer. Now we are going to move on the Arduino app on the computer. You can download it from the official Arduino website, and there is the link in the description. So we will start by including the libraries we need. So the first one is the liquid crystal library for the LCD display. So we're going to include liquid crystal.h. The next one is the DHT for the temperature sensor. So include DHT.h and include DHT_UH. Next, we are going to define the pin that we are using. So define DHT pin. I've plugged in the pin 3, so I'm going to put 3. Next, we are going to define the type of DHT module we are using, and we are using DHT type DHT11. And next, we are going to set up the DHT module, DHT, DHT pin, and DHT type. And we are also starting the liquid crystal, defining the liquid crystal part with liquid crystal LCD, and we are going to enter all the LCD pin that we've plugged in the LCD display. So for me it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now we can go in our setup, and we can start the LCD screen. So by saying LCD begin with a side of 16 by 2. And we can also start the DHT module with the DHT.begin. Now in the loop function, we are going to start by using a delay of 2000, so it's 2 seconds. And we are going to get two values, the temperature and the humidity. So first, float H for humidity, and it's going to be our DH module read humidity. And we are going to do the same for the temperatures. So float T equal DHT dot read temperature. Now we are going to do everything. We are going to show up information on the LCD display. So we start by saying by LCD.setCursor on the 0, 0. We are going to print on the LCD the word humidity. We are going to change the cursor, so lcd.setCursor. The first coordinate is now 10, and the second is still 0. And we are going to print our value h for humidity. So this was for the humidity, and now we are going to do the same for the temperature. So lcd.setCursor, value of 0 and line 1. We are going to print temp for temperature. We are going to set cursor to the column 10 and the row 1. I'm actually putting 10 because so we have the value of the humidity and the temp on the same column. And I'm going to print my value t. So everything is done to the program. Okay, so I've just forgot this one on this line, but now we can just upload it into the Arduino card. So now the code is in the Arduino card and we can disconnect it from the computer. So now the code is in the Arduino card and we can just plug in, for me I will plug in a battery, and you can see that the screen is turning on. We can turn the potentiometer for the screen brightness, but as you can see, we can see the humidity and the temperature. So this is all for the first Arduino tutorial, and I will try to make a few more of them. If you have any suggestion, advice or tips, you can leave a comment and I will appreciate it a lot. Thank you for watching and see you later in the next video.